September 15th, 2021. So last night on the Facebook page, yes, so for those of you on YouTube watching this, there is a Facebook page. I posted a photograph of what I said was a quarry spike, or sorry, quarry chisel. And I woke up this morning and everyone was like, that's not a chisel, that is a railroad spike or a spike. And yes, technically these particular ones are spikes. Different uses, right? And in this case though, for the quarry by the cemetery, they were using these spikes as a form of chisel. How do we know? Well, one, we don't have a rail system like you would see in an underground mine. I found no evidence ever of that. Wish there would be. Be kind of cool. However, on top of the mounds that we have, so yes, if you go to where that foundation was exposed this week on the west side of the cemetery, between the creek and the cemetery, where they were doing all the chiseling and stuff like that, processing the rock, you're going to find on top of those mounds, they're just all little chipped rock. You shouldn't be able to miss it now that you're being told. You'll find things like this on top of it, and only in those zones. Now, if you take a look at these spikes and why they were used as chisels, or how they were, whatever you want to call it. First, take a look at the heads when you find them. So some will be completely flat, and the tips will be in fairly decent squared off condition. Some of the others will have a bent head, and underneath that bent head you're going to see metal wearing away. It's going to be like a little divot. So the more they pounded it over and over and over again, which if you look at these heads when they're cleaned off, you can see it's a lot of hammer going on. It's not that smooth look like you see in some other spikes, but they chipped away the metal. Then you'll start to see warping of the metal there, and then on the tips, which is kind of a real good forensic giveaway, when you look, there's going to be a squared off one on the good condition ones, and on the ones that look like they have a lot of wear, the tips are more rounded off, and over time the rounded off ones are shorter than the ones in better condition. Sometimes you'll find them with the tips gone or just the head gone, and once in a while you'll find them with both the head and the tip gone. And what else is there? Yeah, these things are just laying all over. You're just missing them as you're walking over. I didn't even know what they were at first until I started really inspecting them. And some metal detecting guys were walking away with them and stuff like that. But then you'll come across, oops, somebody's here. I think somebody knows me. Yeah, I'm back here. So, yeah, well, he always wanted to be in the video. I guess he is now. So anyway, these little skinny ones, again, I'll put a picture up of it. They didn't rust away. They just pounded the hell out of these things. And they're still in fair condition. You'll find a few kind of near the creek area, not necessarily in the creek. So I'm guessing whatever was going on near the creek, maybe they just needed some sort of skinnier style chisel. And I'll have to cut this a little short since we're having a little visitor. But on the next video I do, I'll put in some more details that I'm probably missing, but I found a 28-inch version of their makeshift chisels. Consider this the makeshift stuff. And, they made do with what they had. So anyway, without further ado, with this guy, he's going to want to have a little chat. So I'll get in touch with you in the next few days, and maybe I can have the new 28-inch version cleaned off for you, so you'll learn the difference between the real chisel that was shown a few months ago, and then these and this other makeshift stuff. So adios.